are you doing, folks? So I am currently in the Canary Islands in a place called Lanzarote, and for those who don't know, Canary Islands are off the coast of Morocco, and it's sort of our European equivalent to Hawaii Islands. It's sort of cheap and cheerful, especially if you live on the coast. It's pretty much guaranteed sunshine. I'm here in December and it's gorgeous and it's absolutely beautiful outside. And here, the place is dotted with arcade halls. This is probably the biggest one. There's a few more. I tried to film them, but I just thought I'd share with you and show you some of the games that are still out there that you can still find. Now the place hasn't a lot of people in, but it's got some actually cool games, so I just wanted to show those with you. So let me flip this phones first. This is outside. This is the entrance. You have a lot of these kiddie rides, things like that. The thing that actually grabbed my attention first, and where I actually noticed that there was something. It was this sort of whack-a-mole machine, Monkey's Coconut. Now I've never actually seen that. This is actually an old one, and it's kind of cool to see. I'm not really into whack-a-moles, but they're sort of ubiquitous as far as arcade machines are concerned. So it's just really cool to see. Now as you can see, this place is quite big. They have a lot of gambling stuff, and the guys actually gave me permission to film, so it's very nice of them. First thing here is this Arm Champs arcade machine. Now I've never actually seen that before, and a lot of my friends actually knew it from their own arcade location. But this is really cool to see. This is working. As you can see, it has been fitted with, actually it's poorly fitted with an LCD screen, which makes sense. I mean, a lot of these games, the monitors are hard to maintain, especially on location. You want something that runs, pretty much guaranteed to run all the time, and these LCD screens actually do the job. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way when you have an arcade machine that you need to run. The other one is this Ace Driver, huge double cab by Namco. Again, this is a really cool game, driving game, and it has again LCD fitted, but this is really cool to see. Absolutely beautiful cab. Thank you. Beautiful machine, and just fantastic. Now continuing, they have two pinballs. They have this AC/DC and Ghostbusters pinball. Yeah, I'm not familiar. I've never actually played these. They probably need a bit of work. Actually, the play field is kind of worn out and all that kind of stuff, but it's just really cool. Wow, this is fantastic. It's just great to see pinballs in the wild, and they still have the old DMD displays. Now that's actually cool, because a lot of them get replaced as well with those color ones, which a lot of people recommend, and I never actually like them. And I'd rather see this one as a bit of a vertical issue. You see a vertical line on the right hand side just being displayed constantly, but it's okay. I'd rather see that than those. I don't think they look fine, those color ones. I don't think they look great. And it's just cool to see. These ones, well, this one has been fitted with LEDs, it seems. This one probably could do with a LED treatment at some point. It looks faded and old, but this is really cool. AC/DC pinball, I wouldn't mind having one of them. Actually, Ghostbusters is pretty cool too. Really beautiful. Now moving on is this Superbikes game, again fitted with LCDs. Now I'm not familiar with this game at all. I've never seen it. They have a bunch of more sort of modern games. I'll pass this on. The most amazing one is this one. This is The Walking Dead. Again, I wasn't familiar with it, but I have to say the inside of the cab is pretty cool. It has these sort of ghost zombie stuff, and yeah, it actually looks fine. I wonder what system it works on. I'll probably do some research afterwards, but I have to say the game looks really cool and stunning. Pretty impressive actually. The cab is huge. There's another one here, which is the house of the Scarlet done. Look at that. Look at this amazing, fantastic display here. This is all like see-through, shines through. You got this zombie popping out, and this sort of a holographic, well, it's actually not holographic, it's blacklight sort of lit zombie here, and then you can look through here to the cab. And again, the game actually looks fun, just as fun as the Walking Dead one, and the screen is magnificent. I mean, it's a giant LCD screen. I don't know how big these are. God, they have to be 49-inch, maybe bigger widescreen screen, and it's designed like that as well, which is really cool. It looks stunning, I have to say. Unreal Engine. It's no wonder it looks beautiful. Let's see some of the gameplay. Right, we might come back when there's actual gameplay. Here is House of the Dead cabinet. It's a deluxe cabinet, sit-down cabinet. The guns are on the side here on this one. I love the back of this. It's really cool. But this is House of the Dead 2, essentially. Like, if you're familiar with it, it's no different. It's just a giant cab. Let me get out of here and just show you how big this is. And it's side by side with this Jurassic Park, The Lost World. Again, I didn't know about this game. A friend of mine told me during a podcast that there was a Lost World shooting game, and I got to play it the last time I was here. They're side by side. I think these are really cool. If I had the room, I would love one of these. In fact, there was a House of the Dead 2 in the recent arcade raid I was a part of. That's really cool to see. Beautiful machines. They're actually in great condition. Again, they're fitted with LCD screens, and the guns worked in this case. So I don't know. I've always been told that the LCDs don't work with the guns. Actually, this is a bit faded, the colors here. Probably needs an adjustment. But I've always been told the guns don't work with LCD screens. But obviously, they do here. And maybe it's the fact that it's VGA connected or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just for RGB monitors. Yeah. Let's show some other games. Now these are about the only games I've ever seen being played in these air hockey tables, which is such a shame. Here is a poor unfortunate Naomi Universal sit-down cab running virtual tennis. And it's one of those projector screens, and it's out of service, unfortunately. It was actually out of service last year when I was here last already, so maybe I should talk to them, see if I can salvage some stuff out of it, or if they have spare parts. That would be really cool. I'm not sure if they'll be open to that, but we'll see. There's more here. There's this ATV track. Again, not familiar with this game really. It was after my arcade time, but it's just cool to see. And actually the cab looks great with the bike system. A few shooting games here, basketball stuff, and this 4-player Wartron Troopers. Again, not familiar with it. What is this? Is this Sega? It's Konami. Jeez, this is a beast of a cab. Really cool. They have this Ocean Hunter, but it's not working. There's actually another one in a different location, which I'll see if I can get to film. It's another. Is it a Sega game as well? Or Konami? I never know. Which is where it's Sega. Sega game. Probably runs on the Naomi again. And these are cool actually controllers. I'll show you the gameplay maybe if we can film at the other location. And here, if you go through here, you can see actually some other games they have. They have a Time Crisis 3 here that is out of commission, and it was the last time. And this Big Buck Hunter, again, this was out the last time I was here. All these were out the last time I was here. So yeah, maybe, I don't know. Well, there's definitely no way I can bring anything like that in my luggage. Maybe they have parts or stuff I could collect. Or if they were looking for room. You never know. You don't know if you ask, unless you ask. Drift game. I'm not familiar or enamored with this. And they have this, again, Jurassic Park beast of a game. This looks good, actually. Almost at the end of it. They don't have real old classics, but I mean, I understand. Although I would probably say, seeing the demographics of people who are here, they probably would do well with old arcade classics like Pac-Man or Galaga or even just cabs, universal cabs that run 16 watts, but they probably would actually do well out of those. I'm just guessing. I'm not an operator, so it's hard to get these things. Seawolf, I like the cab in this. This look at another modern game, but I like you control this visor and you're trying to shoot just boats passing by. This give you an alignment of sorts, matching with those, and these go at an angle. It's actually deceptive because this comes here. Yeah, you can see the angle is different from here to here. It probably is more aligned when you're sitting down. It's probably just the fact that we're at an angle. And then that DMD display on top. It's actually a cool looking cab. It's dead cool actually, if I must say. More shooting stuff. They have this Dead Storm Pirates. Again, LCD type of game. Designed for an LCD this time. Kind of cool graphics. It's hard to see with the glare. Let's see if I can turn around. Yeah, not much. It's sort of set in the Caribbean and shooting game, and then you have this silent scope. And I can actually get my hands on a few of these if I wanted, but silent scope isn't exactly a game I would have enjoyed anyway. There's no hidden attempt here at hiding the LCD. It's just it's just plunked on top of things. Really good. Nonetheless, just really cool to see stuff in the wild. Wow. Okay, folks. Well, that's it. That's the biggest one. Let's see if I can find another location. Anyway, it's further down. There's a few other arcades, but most of them are running these type of games. Or I think there's a Sega Rally as well. Let's see what I can spot. And let me get a last look at those two cabs. These are stunning, I must say. Oh, there's something on top here I hadn't spotted. Oh, this is the old monitor. The old monitor tube here, just sitting on top of it, just protected and everything. But wow, what else is here? Yeah, more parts, more bits. Beach stuff. Kind of very nosy here, just looking, but I can't resist it. Speakers. Give a yoke. There's all sorts of stuff in here. An old marquee here. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, really cool game. I really wouldn't mind. Actually, of both, it's probably that Jurassic Park I wouldn't mind having. I'm more of a dinosaur guy than a zombie guy. This is really cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, this is the other location with the working Ocean Hunter. And yeah, this is the game. So it's set sort of underwater, and it's kind of hard to see. The screen is actually very faded and blurry. So much for me saying that LCDs are more reliable in the long term. This is actually looks horrendous. But this is it. You can sort of guess what the gameplay is. You're underwater, you're shooting at sharks and creatures and things like that. Yeah, another shooting game. I'm not a huge shooter type of guy. Here we have this F355 Sega Double Cab. Now a lot of people like this game. I'm not a fan myself. Yesterday, however, I did find 9 credits in this machine. So I used a couple and left the rest for somebody else to find. But it's good to see these Sega cabs, and I actually wouldn't mind a seater myself at some point. Probably don't need a topper, but something to sit down and put an Outrun 2 in it, something like that. And here, that is a really cool cab. Sega Rally. It's the deluxe model. And look at that. Absolute beast of a cab. Really, really cool. Is the shifter slightly off-centered? Probably needs some adjustment. Oh no, it's actually a 4 gears shifter. Look at that. How cool is that? And it's got a surround audio as well. here, and there's speakers here. Really cool cab. It's not something I have room for, and certainly not in my luggage or at home, but really cool cab. There you go, folks. So these were the missions that are nearby here. There's actually a few more that I haven't explored yet, but maybe I'll have a look at them next time. I just won't get time on this one. But this was a quick and easy video. I just wanted to share it with you and you know, share this place. Like I said, it's sort of our equivalent to the Hawaiian Islands. It's all volcanic and volcano based, palm trees and beautiful clear seas. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.